Now, with Summer of Anime 2022 wrapping up, might as well talk about some must watches. Because Lord knows I've been putting this on the back burner since God knows how many seasons already. But I decided, you know what, might as well break that habit now. You know, starting off. Only because I really want people to watch this one for the strong fan base that it has. So, besides the anime that I'm reviewing, what anime I have been watching? What is the anime that I've been looking forward to more than anything every week for the summer of 2022? Judging by the title, of course, you already know that. Reason why you clicked on it. Only because no one is talking about this anime despite the much support it has. The amazing things that it's accomplished in probably a better and new way of creating anime throughout the industry. You know, um, Dropkick on My Devil X is the third season of Dropkick on My Devil. It's a story about a girl. I can't tell. I can't remember. I don't know if she's a college student or a high schooler. I just know she lives by herself and she has a job. But I don't know. It never mentioned she goes to school or anything. So I don't know if she's a college student, adult. I don't know. But either way, she summons a devil named Jashin-chan, and Jashin-chan is only what they call her. But originally, she has an original name, but saying it will take days. I mean days for her to finish her original name. So they just call her Jashin-chan. But a girl named Yukine pretty much summons her, and Jashin-chan doesn't like that. The devil pretty much wants to go back to their world, but it can't unless they kill the person who summons them, or the person who summons them breaks the spell, reverses the spell. However, she can't. So throughout the past 3 seasons, Jackie Chan's been different ways of trying to kill her. Pretty much more realistic, well, not realistic, but a more brutal version of Tom and Jerry, where he took good old cartoon violence and made it funny, like Itchy and Scratchy and Tom and Jerry and stuff. It's very rare we get an anime where it shows bloody violence comedy. I call it I guess you call it violence comedy, I guess. Violence humor. I don't know. I just know it's brutal humor. I don't know what you want to call it. But it's that humor where people have that one character is trying to get rid of another character, but that character trying to get rid of always reverses it and causes the other character excruciating pain. They cut them up, they break their bones, they tear off their skin. You see Nietzsche strategy, Tom and Jerry, and there's like, is this a zombie, or and others I can't remember. Like I know what they are, but I can't remember the name. But anyways, the special thing about this anime is that this anime was only supposed to have one season, and only one season, meaning no one else was going to pick this up. However, thanks to the power of crowdfunding, it got a season 2. Season 2, I believe, only had 10 episodes in the OVA, but it got picked up thanks to crowdfunding. And I enjoyed it. Then I thought that was it. And then later on, another crowdfunding campaign opened up. And this time, it reached even a higher goal than it did last time for Season 2. And because of that, here we are. Season 3 came out as Dropkick on My Devil X. And Dropkick on My Devil X was so special, so heavily funded, that the funding literally interfered within the anime season itself of the show. Meaning, this show knew it couldn't go based off the manga and even poke fun about it. Like, for instance, one character from the manga taught Jachi-chan this power move, and she learns to use it. But in the anime, she learns the power move by herself, and the person points out, hey, but I taught you that. And she's like, it sucks for you. This is anime only. This is anime only. Since we ever really went off the manga, even bringing up characters that weren't shown in the anime that are in the manga as funny material reference. So they joke out that breaking the fourth wall, but in a way where it's not annoying or painfully obvious. It's pretty funny, actually. Season 3 is so special because it does something that the other seasons didn't do. Not only did it get funding by the fans, but it got funding through areas of Japan itself, pretty much ambassadors of Japan in a way. So, in the middle, the majority of season 3 is them literally going as tour guides, ambassadors of special areas in Japan, where Jackie-chan will just end up in certain areas, and they'll pretty much advertise the culture, the people, and the food, everything that they do throughout history through each episode, which is freaking hilarious. And they did it to the way where it didn't feel so heavily like choking down in your face, but still had a plot. The entire time, Jackie-chan is running from the debt collectors, and she owes a lot of debt, while Yukine and the others are just following her, but while having a fun time in each area. So it's like that. And not only that, not only did they stop there, they didn't stop there. They went further. They had Hatsune Miku, the first Vocaloid, most famous Vocaloid ever in Japan, to be in every episode. That's right. They literally had Hatsune Miku in every freaking episode. And I believe there was a deal to go on. She couldn't be harmed. She couldn't be involved with the terrible shenanigans, but she could show up and do some stuff and then be off her merry little way. But she was in every episode, and she would do random stuff, say things, get involved with the characters, but nothing bad will ever happen to her, nor will she do something bad. So this anime definitely is a miracle anime, in my opinion, because of how it does it. Now, what I'm saying, what made this anime so special, and what makes it a good idea is, we've always wanted season 2 of or 3 of our favorite animes, for to continue on. So what if these studios create fundraising campaigns? Made fundraising campaigns for an anime, for instance, No Game, No Life, or an Index Season 4, and et cetera, et cetera. Like, okay, we see you guys like this anime very much, but unfortunately we don't have the budget anymore. We lost the contract, well, not the contract, but we can't do any more anime for it. That was not within the contract. But if you guys want to see another anime, another season of it, we will gladly do a fundraising campaign for it. And this will tell whether or not how badly do the customer wants to do the campaign. But so far, every time I see an anime that does a campaign for season 2 or even a startup, it does overwhelming success. A lot of success. For instance, Sugumo was only supposed to have 1 season, but ended up getting 2 seasons, and it hit on a very depressing cliffhanger in a way, which I kind of wish. I can see how it's hard for them to do a season 3 for after season 2. It kind of goes off the rails, in my opinion. So I can understand why it's hard to have a season 3. But you can do it for other animes and seasons. Say you want to do No Game No Life, Madhouse. You want to do No Game No Life season 2? Give us the money. High School DxD season 5, you say? Season 5? Come on, give us the money. And these fans, the customer, you and me, will add on to the campaign, and within a certain time period. The thing I hear is that most of the times that these campaigns always reach over their budget within less than a week most of the times. So if they did this, not only will they have more money, but they can produce anime that people really do want to see animated, instead of just animating every single thing all the time and wasting people's time, where it can be low budget and no one cares about it, or it's not being watched because no one thought about wanting to watch it. But instead, but only go for certain studios, and therefore it can work. That's the reason why I really want to talk about this one first, is because it could be a new idea of how to do anime. I do believe Digibro talked about this years ago, about, instead of there being so much anime that doesn't get much support or watch or view time, but instead try creating anime more focused on more quality than quantity instead. Therefore, it can have a bigger budget and more animators and, you know, more to go around. Sure, there'll be fewer, but it will be in good, high quality instead of solid theme, but they're different studios, so there's also that. But nonetheless, that is my idea. You know, if you like an anime, create a crowdfunding campaign and see where it goes. If it goes where it needs to go, which it usually does, you get your season 2 or you get your debut. It's as simple as that. What do you think? Is this a good idea? I think so. If it is, let me know. With that, I'll end this video, and please watch Dropkick on My Devil X, and of course the other 2 seasons. So, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon to subscribe to Madcrown on Anime. Signing out.